Oh, hello. Mic test. Mic test. How's the sound? Is it too loud or it's okay? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? A little low. Okay, give me one moment. I'll try to change the settings. One moment. Here. How about now? Can you hear me? Is it better? Is it too loud or it's just okay? What do you mean, yeah? Too loud? Tell me if it is too loud or too low or just okay. Perfect? Alright, thank you. Yeah, so the microphone was easy to connect. The Bluetooth one, I couldn't figure out how to use it. But so I used the one with the cord. And this one was easy. Thank you. Thank you. I put the camera a little bit too far because I really have nowhere else to like put it. But as long as it's okay, then I'm all good. Yeah, this is the new one. I wouldn't say it's any better when it comes to quality, but you know, I at least can like move it around. Alright, I'll see you after. Hello, Alba. No, I'm not. I'm not strong. Still kind of weak. Have I tried Roblox games? Yes, I have. I used to play Grow a Garden and Brain Rot. I think those are the only two games I've tried playing. It's still a Brain Rot and Grow a Garden, but you know, I stopped playing it. Kind of gets old after a while. But it's good. Hello, Merry Christmas! So there's a new popular Roblox game called The Ford. If I see it on my feed on YouTube, maybe I'll give it a try if it is interesting. After this move, I'll look it up. Oh, my bag's already full. Still have 3 minutes of bus. Oh, I forgot to check it. One moment. Forest Roblox. Hmm.
All right, so after being spammed about 1 billion times by you guys to check out the brand so you can open up your I want you guys to focus on if you just jumped into the game is this right here doesn't spawn here in the entrance. You're basically gonna walk in, see Nord, and then turn to your left. Then you'll find this little stack of plants right over here. You kind of just want to drop down in there and you will be inside of the secret cave. You're going to find his guitar laying right up against this rock here. And then you're pretty much just good. Go back to him. He's going to give you a key once you trade the guitar back to Bard. And with that key, you can then come inside of here from Nord's location, go to the right-hand side, and you're basically going to see this archway right over here. Walk towards that archway, and then to the left, you're going to find a giant sort of like cage door with a lock on it. You can go ahead and open the lock with the key that he gives you. And inside of here, you will technically find, as of right now, the quote-unquote end game pickaxe. 30 of the different banana ores. Those banana ores are found in the first island. And for the most part, they're fairly easy to obtain. And obviously some XP. Additionally, when you arrive here, make sure that you make your way over to Morrow and start his quest line. That's kind of a big oopsie that I made. When I first started, I completely ignored his quest line. Easy money, easy XP. Same for this guy back here. Grab his quest, easy money. And then, of course, if we travel all the way back to the main area over here and that cannon that I was talking about, we can go ahead and take this cannon all the way to the top, which is basically the cave area. And over here, you basically want to complete Isaac's quest and, of course, start Captain Rowan's sort of quest line. It's quite extensive. I personally haven't even finished it yet, but every single time that you complete it, pretty good amount of money and a very huge chunk of XP. Either way, there is one NPC that is going to be a specific one that you will be visiting every single day, and that is the Mass Stranger, which is this guy right here. He actually gives you a pretty big chunk of cash. If I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head, I believe it's 10,000, and you can do this quest every single day. Yes, he is a daily quest giver, and I believe there is another one that's over here inside of the Danger Cave that is also technically considered a daily quest, but this one I'm not 100% too sure about because I actually haven't completed it myself, but I believe that Amber also gives you a daily quest. Now let's go ahead and sort of fill in a couple of spaces here because I didn't really go too in depth as far as your back side of your index. Every single time that you discover something brand new, whether it be ore, a forged item, or even an enemy, you actually have the ability to claim a reward for actually discovering that. So for example, as I said before, if you've never looked inside of your index, this is the way that the a tracker for his quest if he is doing that, but I'm also going to be receiving a reward and a mark in my own track. One of these not.
I want to see a video where he's battling, but it doesn't show here. The first rollback battle. So where's the combat
Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you the best for the chest piece for,
Hmm.
and then the leggings have 178. So those
this
are
is
the kind of late
forging,
game. This is
but
more.
if you're gonna forge equipment, you want to use your equipment.
That would like some more recipes, some more recommendations. So do feel free to do that. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton, and I will see you.
Anyways, I'll just give it a try when it's in open beta test. But for now, it seems like there's not much to see. Okay, let's go back to farming. Right now, I'm doing a quest, like collecting 200 enhance of victory from all these nagas. Oops, that sounded wrong. I need 20 more, and I have to kill some bosses, Lord Naga and Overlord Naga. Which I don't think I'm gonna doing it just yet because they're too strong for me. So after this, I think I'm gonna move to Opian area. Ten more. Okay, 7 more. Alright, we're done here. But let's go back to the town to clear our inventory. So Nice cut, keep up. What's that supposed to mean? I get the keep up part, but what do you mean by ice cut? So, okay. Thank you. I think it's because I finally have, well, not really finally have, but I'm finally level 150, so I can use conjure stuff now. It's not an ultimate weapon yet, but the water bombs, which is 9%, really helps with the DPS. That's why I'm clearing mobs faster now. On Friday, there's gonna be an upgrade event. I will try to get it to +10, and my friend will help me to convert it into an ultimate weapon. Hopefully, I will be able to get lifesteal. So right now I do not have a lifesteal, so I'm dependent on my support to heal me. Alright, so I'm done doing my quests for now, so I'm gonna farm here in the open areas. Hey. Right. Yeah, it's really fast. Like, you can see like it's 9% water bomb. I don't know if, let's see. Let me turn on the graphics. Oh, it's on. So every skill I use, if there's at least 10 mobs, it will trigger the water bomb. I don't know if you can see it very well. Wait a second. It's hard to see. Do you see those blue things? Let's take more mobs so the odds are greater. So if there's like a lot of mobs, every skill you use, like a water bombs explodes. Like you can see the blue. It's hard to see with all the special effects. Okay, I'll use only earthquake. Hopefully we can see it. Oh, it's really hard to see. Anyways, you can kind of see around here where there's a blue explosion. So that's water bomb. So since you are an Elementor, this will be your end game staff. Conch. The most important with this one would be the water bomb. You would want it to be at 9%. So that one is oh, don't be jealous, you'll get here eventually. Sun here. Yeah, just enjoy the process. Eventually you'll get here. So once you have blood stuff, I will suggest you not to spend too much penya. Well, get at least a set of adepts. So get like even just +0 adept accessories, it's really important because it gives you more casting speed, magic power, and MP recovery on kill. You would also want to have a gore instead of a mental necklace because the special effects already gives you an MP recovery on kill. So you would want to have a gore instead of mental for health. Then, so once you have a set and you have your tuition set, then a bloody stuff. From there, you start farming because conch stuff is quite expensive. Even just a clean one without any upgrades, it already costs like about 1.5 billion. Yeah. These are OP. They're very good. Like the Adept's ring gives you 45 intelligence and 5% magic power. And then the demo gives you 460 additional damage. So that's pretty much it. What else? They're actually quite pretty cheap. They're not as expensive as you would think. As a whole set, yes, they're quite expensive. What I did on mine is... let me get a calculator. So, if you're gonna craft ultimate jewelries like Adept rings, Adept demo, necklace, and everything, for a +0 one you would need 88 pieces dust. The dust usually goes for 5 million a piece. I got mine for 4 million. There's rare instances where people would sell them very cheap for 4 million. So what I did is I purchased dust for 4 million. So times 4 million times 88, that's 352 million. So for an Adept's ring, so 352 million, so 352 M. And then you would need for a ring 480 cursed jewelry fragments. So cursed jewelry fragments usually goes for 300,000 a piece. So that's 144 plus the 352 million of dust. That totals to 496 million. If you would purchase it from someone, they'll probably sell it to you for 600 million, but if you just ask someone to craft it for you and you provide them all the materials, with the exception of the cursed jewelry fragment as it is not tradable, like the whole set should only cost you about 2.6 billion, I believe, instead of like 3 billion. Yes, they're only wearable at level 120. Oh, another thing I would suggest is, I don't really have any. Let me check my other characters. So sometimes you would loot some jewelries that are +7. So what I would usually do is wait until like I have 10 pieces +7, Once I have like 10 pieces plus 7, what I would do is upgrade them. Sometimes they would break, but like in around 10 pieces, 1 or 2 would successfully become plus 8. And it's a good jewelry because it's free. It's only a loot jewelry, and once you turn it into plus 8, you can dismantle it and get 4 dusts. So while you're not 120 yet, and whenever you're farming, try to upgrade your jewelries, the ones you loot from monsters, to plus 8, and then dismantle them. What happened? Oh, my RM's not around. Cancel. Okay, let's pause that. Um, Here I already have 26 dusts. Oh no, 29. 29 dust. So if you have 5 dismantling jewelries, so 2 pieces plus 13 will give you 56 56 dusts. Let me check here real quick. Flyff shop. Where's the shop? Where's the shop? Search shop. So Italy. So plus 13 gives you plus 17 int. So if you dismantle 2, that's 56. Calculator. So you would already have 56 dust. So minus 88, you would only need to purchase 32 pieces. And if you can farm jewelries like plus 7 and turn it into plus 8 and then dismantle it, you would slowly get into 88 to make it cheaper. And then all you have to do is just purchase the cursed jewelry fragments, I believe for 80 for a ring. So it will cost you in Penya about 144 million. So why do I suggest you dismantle them once you're 120? Is because even just one ring, even if you just craft one piece, it already gives you 45 int and 5% magical power, which is already more than 2 pieces of Intel ring plus 13. So I got one piece actually from an event. I got one piece for free, and the rest I slowly purchase them or have someone crafted it for me. All right, let me resurrect my character. Yeah, right now I'm collecting some dust for my jester. I need champion set for jewelries. Well, I'm glad you're loving it. Like whenever you have a question, feel free to ask me, whether in game or on stream. I'll try to help you as much as I can. Alright, let's get back to farming. Oh, what I'm gonna show you now is I'm gonna compare Bloody Stop and the conch. So this is the conch, how long it takes me to clear the monsters. So that's about 10 seconds, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and they're already dying. Alright, so it takes about 20 to 25 seconds to clear the monsters. Okay, let's try my conch. I mean the bloody stuff. Okay, so this is the bloody stuff you're gonna be buying from me. Oops. Okay, it's a plus 10 with 7 slot piercing and Vault B cards. Skill damage 5.6% and it has a skill reroll of electric shock damage plus 23%. So with conch it only takes about 25 maximum to clear the mobs. Well, let's check it with this one. My survivability is better with this stuff because I have lifesteal. But let's focus on the damage part. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So it's taking like almost 50 seconds to clear the monsters. There's still very few left, but that's about it. But what's good with bloody stuff is, let me stop my healer. Hey, I'm gonna go without my healer, without my support. Alright, let's get a few more monsters. Alright, that's about good. So even though I do not have a support that heals me, this is what's good with bloody stuff, is because it has lifesteal. Oh no, my HP is dropping a little bit, so with the support of using a little bit of food, let's get away from the giant. So that's why bloody stuff is good, because of the lifesteal, and I don't really need a healer. For as long as I have buffs, I should be fine moving. This giant kept getting close to me. But eventually, once we convert the conch staff into ultimate, I'm hoping for a lifesteal. Let's see if there's one in the shop. A conch. Well, right now there's no one selling any conch stuff, but with conch stuff, like, it's still possible to have lifesteal. But it's a gamble. You kind of have to like keep resetting the stats for your stuff until you get lifesteal. So when it comes to damage, Conch is better. And once I have lifesteal, it will make me immortal. No, not really immortal, but you know what I mean. Okay. Yes. So you can see like at the bottom of the description of the conscious tab, it says can be converted to ultimate weapon. You see the yellow phrase at the bottom. So once we convert it into an ultimate weapon, there's gonna be more additional stats. I think I have to Google it to show it to you. All right. Let's fly first. Fly ultimate weapon. Stats. Let's check here if it's gonna tell us the statistics. So for example here, this is Song of Sirens. So these are the stats of it. Increase attack, healing, casting speed, and water bomb. And once you convert this into an ultimate weapon, wait, this is Lusaka stick. It shouldn't be Lusaka. Hold on. There should be a better list. Um, hmm. Hmm. Life ultimate weapon bonuses. It's very small. Okay, so for stick, Song of Siren stick, so where's the staff? Mm. I think the highest life steal would be 1.5. If I could just show you the whole picture. Critical damage, still HP. Let's open it in a new tab. It's annoying. It won't open. So here, on the right side, where it says staff, these are the possible stats reroll, which is the first one. It's random from here. I think you would get like 2. So it's either attack 3 to 8%, is still HP 0.6 to 1.5. So when it comes to lifesteal, 1.5 would be the highest. HP additional 3 to 8%. Stamina, int, black rate 3 to 8%. So since our weapon is conch, what would really be good is a PvE damage plus lifesteal. But it's gonna be hard to get both of them at the same time. So for as long as there's lifesteal, like it should be good. Like all elements mastery would be good as well. HP is good too since we're face tanking, but the main one should be the lifesteal. So those are the possible stats you would get, which are the pretty random. You can reroll them by, let me check, dice roll. Let me look for the dice people uses to roll the stats. It would be I don't really have the name memorized, but I can't find it. So it's not on material, so I guess it's in consumables. Oh, here. Oh no, that's the first job. No, it's not that one. Here. The scroll of ultimate bonus. So this is the one he uses to. Oh, thank you, TV. So this is the one you uses to reroll the stats of your ultimate weapon. So they're quite pricey. So they're 1,000 F coins. You can purchase it from players with Penya. So that's about 200 M Penya. So I know someone who've already spent like about 2 billion and still hasn't gotten any life steal. So it's quite expensive. So it really is a gamble. All right, let's go back to training. So I'm playing on a Mush server. How about you? What server do you play? All right. Yeah, it really is a gamble. That's nice. There's a bunch of players in La Wolf. I think they have a better population. I didn't know at the time when I started playing this game, so Mush was my first server. I haven't tried other ones. Yeah, FW sucks. Oh yes, I know Nick. Well, not really know personally, but like the IGN of IGN Nick is very familiar with me. I think I've seen her too in FWC. I played in FWC server for like a month or two. Fuji, I haven't heard of that name. I think Nick is either Sightkeeper or Elementor, if I remember correctly. What do you mean by reset? I don't think the server goes reset. This server is an official one and it's been going on for a very long time, for years now. Yeah, I think I remember Nick. I've leached from him a few times, but I don't really know him personally. So Fuji is Elementor. Yeah. So the server doesn't reset like starting from level 1 again, like closing the server and opening it up again. Because this game is heavily how do I say it? Heavy on pay to win. So since people spend on this game, this game doesn't have the sign of dying anytime soon. Unlike other games, like the server would die, they would close, you would lose your characters, and then after a year or two, they would open it again. Yeah. Oh no, this is not a private server. You would see some private server, they would tell you oh, their private server is better, because the official server sucks because of pay-to-win features. But honestly, at the end of the day, any games are still a business, so they need money to survive. A lot of the games closes down eventually if there's not much player spending. So if you want the game to survive for a long time, you kind of have to support it. But I try to be free to play. I let other people spend, not me. You can still enjoy the game, just enjoying your time grinding, playing for free. I wish I can transfer, but I'm gonna have to start all over again, which is, I don't think if I have the willpower to do that. Maybe you should transfer here in Mush. Alright, thank you. Have a nice holiday. Have a great new year. Thank you for stopping by. Right. Yeah, I was planning to make a build poster or probably Blade. I'm not sure. Maybe a build poster on FWC. I believe they would open on April, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully by then I would reach the maximum level here on my Elementor, so I can create one on FWC. And if that happens, then definitely I would transfer one character to Lowell. For sure. Merry Christmas too. Here we are, we don't have a live on a holiday. Instead of being with family and friends who are here playing games. Hello, Jerry. Um, I'm not a pro Elementor. I also learn from friends. I still have much more to learn. So how's everyone's Christmas? What did you guys had for dinner? That is a good idea. Why is my skill not casting? Why am I not using the Buffer statue? I think it ran out and I'm just too lazy to go back to the town because I'm just farming right now. 15% isn't really that big of a deal. Also, I'm trying to max my achievement for this monster. Currently, I'm at 11.5k. Thank you for reminding me, DM my mod app. Sometimes I would forget that it's, not good to use those kind of apps, especially if you're live streaming. Yes. 15% is big for me. Yeah, 15% is still 15%, so it's good. I'm just being lazy. Oh yeah, Kirby, like you would have fun once you have lifesteal. Like you could mob much more, or mob without any support. It's really up to you. Maybe I'll stop by the town to grab the experience buff once my inventory is full. Oh, what also sucks when it comes to those experience buffs is because once you die, like, you loses the buff. And I'm kind of far from the town. That's why I kind of don't bother. You'll get there. I see you like I think you're about 108, or did you just turn 109? Maybe once you're like level 110, you can use level reduction. So you can start using the staff. Tell me about it. I'm leveling at my Nijimit monsters. When I die, it will take me 4 minutes to get back. I know, right? Because it's too far. Like, Nijimit area is like at the very top of the map. Oh my god, like once... Here. So from here to there, that's a long flight. You would love it once you are at Captain Nijimit's here. It's so easy to lure. Yeah, you're right. I think you should focus on accessories first, because if you would purchase the level reduction, that's already half of one jewelry, because that's 200 M. And one piece is about 450 to 500. Yeah, so might as well save your penya instead of using a level reduction. I feel you. I would have those moments sometimes, like I would just keep dying and I don't know what to do, like it's so frustrating. What was I doing? I think like my stream, like a week or two ago, I kept dying that in my an hour or two of streaming, I didn't really gain any experience. Just from dying too much. It happens though, it's part of the game. The inventory here full. Oh, it's not using any paths. Yeah, I need life steal, but I'm still waiting on Friday for the upgrade event. Then I will turn it into +10. And then also, like, I already have my friend ready to convert it into ultimate. And I'm hoping for a life steal. Once I have a life steal, I wouldn't be needing my support to heal me anymore. So that would be nice. So my support is no longer healing. So I would just safe to assume that there's a captcha. Let's clear the mobs first. Okay. It is the plan, but I don't know if that's what's gonna happen. I'm really hoping for that life soul. Otherwise, it's gonna be costly to have it rerolled. Look at some whales. There's some like really rich players in this game that they had a wooden sword. They upgraded it to +10. Why am I? They have so much money that they don't know what to do with it. They're wasting it on wooden stick. It even have a piercing. Hmm. Oops, I'm running out of buffs. Can I still browser? I don't really know how it works. Well, thank you for stopping by, Kirby. I'll see you in game. Hmm. Alright, see you. Let me know once you have the penya and you can buy my stuff. So, game capture. Capture specific window. Window capture. Hmm. I don't really know how to capture the chrome, so my BlueStacks doesn't have to show. Because right now I'm using just a screen capture, which captures everything. Figure that out next time. Continue farming. Oops, I didn't have a buff yet. I'm just trying to farm, but my ringmaster died. I don't think anyone is on to resurrect me. Oh, there it is. Hello, Authentic. Merry Christmas. What level are you in now? Oh, you're level 25, so I think you haven't been playing. Alright, let's just wait for my guildmate to resurrect me. To resurrect my support. I understand it's the holiday. It's Christmas. So how's your Christmas so far? Oh, thank you. Still don't consider myself strong, but I'll take it. Well, that's it for me for now. If there's still someone watching, have a happy rest of your Christmas and a happy New Year. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.